Well, apart from having four sons and being a mum and bringing them up, I've also run a small business and worked as a health professional for many years. So I have a wide ranging experience in many areas. So I understand what it's like to be employed. I understand what it's like to be self employed. I know what it's like to be a mum, juggling children, family, and expectations at work. I went into Parliament and I put my hand up to run for the seat of Mordialloc because I could see the neglect that had happened in the area. Despite it being a beautiful area, there were many things that needed to be fixed. Among them were roads. But if we look at one example, I have to say, is the Frankston line and the trains that run along the line. So it was run down, the train line was full of rust, it hadn't been maintained for so many years. And in 2010, the punctuality on the line was down to about 62%, which is an appalling record to have for any government. So I saw this opportunity and I believed that I could represent the area well and actually make a real difference. One of the promises that we had when we went to election in 2010 was to put $55 million into the Dingley bypass to start its construction. Within 18 months, I had managed to secure the full $156 million to actually deliver that road for the community. Other projects that I've been able to secure is funding for the Mordialloc bypass. We got the dredging of the Mordialloc Creek. We've got the funding now for Southland Rail Station to go in. I've managed to secure funding, nearly $10 million for Parkdale Secondary College, and there are many other schools that have had funding in the electorate. So part of my role is to secure that money for the people that I represent. A good MP will always be out there fighting for their community, and that's what I do for my community. I think I'm very fortunate to have experience in many areas, and when community come to me and they need help with different things, whether it's their preschool, whether it's their school, whether it's local roads, whether it's hospitals, I've had experience and I am able to bring that experience to my job and deliver for my community. Sometimes there are grants available for businesses and I make business aware that these grants are available. Some of the businesses I've visited had doing incredibly well, and there are some really, really good news stories. And I was in a business today that started very, very small and now is one of the biggest businesses around. They supply to Coles, they've got export opportunities. It is just amazing, and that's in food production. My job really is to be a facilitator wherever possible and help business. I might put one business in touch with another business because they have some synergies. So there's many things that I can do as a local member of Parliament. If you'd like to contact me, please go to my website. You can email me on my website. You can follow me on Facebook or Twitter and keep up with what's happening in the seat of Mordialloc.